We all have these values, and we all have unbelievable talent, and we all have incredible power within us, even if the world or the people around us don't think we have that.
Believe in yourself, even when no one else does. Life is not a parabolic curve. It doesn't go straight up. A lot of lumps, a lot of bumps, a lot of throttling up, a lot of throttling down. I have never yet met a successful person that hasn't had to overcome either a little or a lot of adversity in his or her life.
Sometimes the struggle is put there for you. Sometimes life is happening for us to get better. And it's a demand, and it's challenging, and that hardship can suck. But know that struggle is necessary at this moment. You gotta deal with it. You can't avoid it. You gotta face this thing and say, okay, what can I move?
The attitude, your attitude, my attitude right now is the paintbrush. We have it in our hands. It's in our control. It's not in your hand. It's not in someone else's hand. It's not in your husband's hands. It's not in your neighbor's hands. It's in your hand. You have the paintbrush in your hand. And basically on this canvas of the mind, you and I can paint anything that we desire.
Our legacy, our past, anchors us to where we are today. And you have to let go of that. You truly have to let go of all the stuff in your past, the infrastructure that you built to let yourself go.
Other people's perception of you ain't none of your business. That who you woke up as this morning has to be enough, irregardless of the activities of the day.
Never ask anybody permission to do what you need to do in your life, and never expect anybody to know more about your life than you do. That's your life. If you can't live it, how in the world do you think somebody else is going to be able to live your life for you?
You have to give yourself cues. You have to give yourself affirmations. You have to tell yourself how to think and feel and act, not hope the perfect you comes out.
All meaningful change comes from inside. If you want to change something about who you are, what you believe, what are you going to accomplish, change from within.
This is the most important thing that I'm going to say today, and if you embrace this, it will fundamentally, forever and for the better, change your life. You must decide that you can get good at anything.
You know, if you can just divorce the story of your limitation and marry the truth of your unlimited capacity, then the whole game changes.
And I want to encourage you to think in what I call a bold and abundant mindset. Because how you think matters, and it changes everything in your business, in your life, everything. We're living in a world where anything is possible. Your mindset is the most important asset you have. Don't restrict yourself. Go big, go bold. The world is there for you to create your visions of the future.
I want you to understand now is the time. Now's the time to do some things that are going to really make a difference. The greatest gap between successful and unsuccessful people is not the education gap, it's not where you were born gap, it's not the age gap, it's not the poverty gap. The greatest gap between successful and unsuccessful people, listen to me very carefully, is how you think.
Accept the fact that we can't change everything, we can't influence everything, but we can change and influence our attitude, our actions each day.
Whatever that thing is for you, by God, get up and do it. You don't have to complete it today, but you do have to start to go in that direction.
It's more about what you do every single day. Your days are your life in miniature. Take care of each day and a great life will take care of itself. So if you were to achieve 5 little wins every single day at the end of 30 days, that's 150 little wins. At the end of 1 year, it's 1,850 little wins.
So if you're waiting on some event, some reaching of the goal to fulfill you, you've already lost. So just what you need to do is set a high standard, raise that standard systematically, grow, push yourself to grow on a daily basis, evaluate yourself often, and get addicted to that feeling. And then when the results come, let them pour in. And sometimes they won't, but you got to stay even keel, because you have control over how fast you evolve.
And if I can understand what to do with today, if I can handle today correctly, oh my goodness. Well, here's the way this works. If I can handle today correctly, tomorrow will take care of itself. When people worry about tomorrow and, oh, well, what am I going to do? No, understand. Take care of today.
You got to schedule action each day, especially when it's difficult.
You are the right person. This is the right time. There is nobody else to do this.
Do a better job of setting standards for yourself about what you see for yourself, and every single day evaluate, push yourself, get more addicted to that growth as opposed to that end result.
You have to be willing to evict any part of your thinking that doesn't align with where you're going.